Okay guys, in this video I wanted to discuss a very interesting tool that I think you guys would find very valuable to enter trades and help you figure out which way price is going to head, whether it's going to go long or it's going to go short if you're trading in a futures account. And this tool is something that professionals use of all kinds, and I think that is something that anybody can use because it is not difficult to understand, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about in this video. The indicator I'm talking about is the volume profile, and the way that you can find it is you can come over here on TradingView, and if you don't have a TradingView account, go ahead and check my link down below if you guys wanted to save a little bit on the cost. You also can join with a free plan, and you can access this particular indicator by coming over to TradingView, and it is called the volume profile. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and type it in the search bar, and it's going to be this one right here, session volume profile. So go ahead and click it. I already have it on my indicator tab. Once you have clicked into it, let me just show you a little bit about this tool. I'm gonna go and put it on my chart. And normally you're used to seeing the volume down here on the bottom in bars that are vertical. These bars are horizontal. So you can see them right here and right here. And I'm gonna identify the anatomy for you guys and kind of give you guys an idea of what exactly is going on here. The volume, okay, this area here is very important because it identifies where 70% of all of the trades are happening on any given time period. These are based on sessions like the New York, London, and Asia session. And right now I have it on default, so I'm just going to use this as the example. And what you're going to see is you're going to see these bars here on the left hand side for each and every session. And what you want to do with the volume profile is understand that there are three parts to it. Okay, there is the point of control, which is essentially this big bar. Okay, the one that is the biggest shows the most volume, and it is also called the point of control. Now you also have the volume area high, which is indicated by this line, and the value area low. And where you set that inside of the settings is you're going to come inside, and it's not under inputs, but it's under style. You're going to come down here and you're going to click value area low and value area high. So you can make sure that you have these two lines to help you identify where the high and the low is for that specific trading volume profile at any given session. And it's going to give you the high and the low, and also where the most volume occurred for that given time period. So now the way that you can use this, and this is unbelievable if you haven't seen this before, this can almost give you the perfect entry on every single trade by identifying where the point of control is on the prior session. Okay, so remember, it's the prior session. So just in this example alone, if you're looking at the current session right here, I want you to go backwards in time and look for the point of control, which is this middle line where you see the high volume occurring, right? And then you can see how when the next session starts at that point, okay, if you were to enter a short, you would have gotten this giant move down. And this is on the hourly time frame. You could do this on any time frame. It doesn't really matter. And this is going to show you the best possible entry zone for every given session. So let's go backwards in time and let's look at this session here. Okay, because I'm looking where to enter, say it's just starting, and I go backwards in time, right? And I look for the point of control on this session, and you can easily see that this is the middle line. And once price tags that middle line, look what happened. It went long, right? It almost does the opposite of which direction the prior session went. So if it went down and it was bearish the prior session, you're gonna notice that oftentimes it will make up or hit all of the liquidity right back up in the next profile session, right? And you know based on where to enter and then which direction based on prior history, right? So let's go backwards and see if this continues to work. Here's the point of control, is this middle line right here. And you can see as soon as price crosses what looks like a range here, right? The little range that developed up on top here, but as soon as it came down and it touched this line, look what happened. Bam, that is a violent move down. And so you're getting these violent moves by hitting the point of control on each and every session, right? So I'm going to keep going and let's look to see how often this happens. So again, this is the session I'm looking at right here. This is the point of control. And you can see as soon as the next session starts, it doesn't even hesitate. It didn't even come back to touch this. It just came straight down and made up this long that happened the prior session, right? So if it went up, the next session, most often it's coming down. And you can do this over and over again. Let's look at the prior one, right? Here's the line, okay? Price shot straight up right off of this point of control. Let's keep going backwards, okay? Let's see if it continues to work. Here's the midline. Here's the current session. As soon as it hit that midline by this wick right here, this wick came down and tapped it, and then it went straight up from there, right? Let's keep going. Let's do a clean one, okay? Let's look at let's try and find a bigger move. Let's see if we can find one more to prove this point and kind of knock it home. Okay, so here's another one. Prior day, prior session, okay? You have the point of control, which is the midline, right? And price on the next day or the next session came in, tapped it barely, and just rocketed straight up. So you can see how this happens over, and it's very consistent, guys. I've gone back and looked, and it was like 40-3 when I was going backwards, meaning 40 entries in a win and 3 losses if you were to just identify which direction the prior point of control or the prior session went, and realizing if I can enter on the point of control for the next session, that most likely it's gonna go up, right? And it did. So over and over again, guys, this proves to be a very reliable tool to enter and exit trades. So I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you understood it. And if you didn't, please leave some questions. I teach all this inside of my groups, inside of my mentorship. So check those links down below as well. If you guys are interested right now, I have a 7-day trial. If you guys want to take the course in that 7 days, you can do that. Ask as many questions as you want inside of the Telegram. DM me if you guys want more insight. I can share that with you. Either way, guys, keep your trades tight, your vibes high, and try not to get wrecked. I will see you guys in the next one.